All right, we're back with another live ErgoBenjamin video, whatever you want to call it. Um, I'm gonna make sure that the YouTube settings are okay. That's not how you spell YouTube. Yeah, I mean it looks like we're good, so I mean we should be fine. Now, obviously, I know that my live videos don't get as much love as my creative videos get, and I don't really care. Here's the point, though, right? Is that I make live videos. Okay, so let's just copy the link on this thing if we can. I don't have desktop audio turned on, so we won't need that. But I am just chilling in my Discord, so if you guys want to come join and come chat and chill and talk about Ergo, we can do that. Otherwise, you know, here's the deal, right? Yeah. So, Elon Musk buying Twitter. What to think about that, really? I mean, he was buying at 54.20 for the share price. So, I think it comes down to what is Elon buying? Buying Twitter. Twitter. Yeah. I think they confirmed it at 44 billion, and he's taking the company private. So I mean, what a guy, though, right? What a guy. I forget what the share price is gonna be, though. Oh yeah. So yeah, 54.20 a share. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff about how he made his money. But 54.20 a share, right? So whether you own Twitter or not, you're gonna get paid out 54.20 a share for your shares that you own. So very, very interesting stuff. Yeah. Ergo stuff. Ergo mining. Ergo. The probability is actually down a little bit. But generally it's good, I think. This is like just kind of testing how the waters are, right? We have the auction house. There's a bunch of stuff always on here, right? Nothing super crazy. The Nuthead 3Ds are kind of interesting, and they have one of those things on Sigma Valley. As are the Ergo Pixels, right? And I think I have a few of my own in here. I thought these were kind of cool. I like the goofballs. The goofballs are cool. Yeah, I listed these three right here. So I did take part in the Ergo stonks. You guys might be like, oh, what is that? Or why did I do that? And it's like, yeah, I did it. So that's the deal with the Ergo stonks right now. Then obviously, yeah, I really don't want to get, oh, this camera box is popping up. Hold on. There we go. Hopefully that wasn't on stream. I don't want to say it was on stream. It was. That's fine. I'm gonna freaking, I don't know. I can't really do anything to fix that. All right. So, you know, the auction house is kind of scammy. Recently we've had a goat come in there, and it was a fake NFT goat. Just so we're on the same page, a fake artist checksum is the artist address right here. And basically, if this isn't the mint address or the address from the wallet that minted it, it's not a legitimate NFT. That's how intellectual property works. So yeah, we're gonna go with it. As far as the marketplace on Sky Arbor, I mean, I don't really understand a lot of the GlizzCon stuff. I'm sorry, I just don't understand it. I mean, the Ergo piggies, yeah, I get the piggies. The piggies are cool. You know, they're like clay pigs, and they're like cool looking, and they're like shiny, and That one's like really, really cool. Like 40 erg for that really isn't terrible. But like, oh, chlorophyll pig, that's pretty cool too. But like, I don't really understand a whole lot of this like stuff right here. Like, maybe for 5 erg I'd buy it, but it's art, right? They have like a little bit of a mix of utility and like just art going on, so I'm not entirely sure really. It's kind of up in the air. On the other side of things, though, we do have something very interesting, that's that Ergo stonks are at 123 erg volume weekly, and they just minted today, freshly minted Ergo stonks, and you know, I'm not really sure what to think of them. Okay, I've bought a few, and I'm kind of thinking, you know, maybe I can flip them and sell them, but you know, if I don't. At the same time, maybe it's just like a collectible like everything else is. So, I don't know. These guys are advantageous, though, to flip. And if you didn't see the stonks or try to get any of the stonks, I mean, this guy's trying to sell his for 25. Maybe in a year, bud. All right. So, let's just kind of look at this, right? So, you start out with really 0.25 erg for each common one, and then you move up to 1 erg for the rares, and then you move up to 5 erg for the legendary one. I almost had the legendary according to Sky Arbor. I mean, my mint thing was sent in, but yeah, whatever. We don't worry about that type of stuff, right? We don't worry about that. We move forward. We move past that. Okay. So what we're looking at here really is I don't really know why I was buying it either. Honestly, I think a lot of it is just because you kind of have to take a faith jump on some of these projects. What does Ergo Stonks really have going for it? That's a great question. So let's just like look at the Ergo Stonks. And now hold on. I do own a few of these, so I have a little bit of bias. But let's just look at them for the sake of just curiosity and just me wanting to look at them, right? So we've got 1,400 total Ergo stonks, 1,130, 1,100 basically. I'm not even going to try to say that. 33. 251 rare stonks, 15 legendary stonks, but 1,400 total, right? So you can trade them. They're super cool NFTs, so they make a cool profile picture. Okay. There's rarity layers, and they're random. Each NFT are randomly generated with Python. Great. I like to see a common language, at least in my book. Python's a cool language. How is my stonks made? 3 parts. Ergo hat, Ergo clothing, Ergo accessory. All generated parts have the same % chance of being drawn. And then you can look at the actual stonks. I'm not sure if they're all on here. No. It's just the Cardano stonks, the Binance stonks, Bitcoin stonks, Doge stonks, Ergo stonks, Ethereum stonks, Solana stonks, Uniswap, Ripple stonks, Tether, Shiba, Monero, Axie, Chainlink, Polkadot. So in total, 15 legendaries is what it should be, I think. Here's the interesting part, right? Stonks only go up. Stocks are minted every week, and the price is inflationary, meaning you can find the prices below. So at approximately week 1, we start at obviously the baseline prices, like I mentioned, but then we decrease every week. So now there's only 170 these minted and only 35 rares, but they're 2 erg each now. Week 4, week 5, week 6, and by the time you get to week 15, which is all the way over here, we end up adding 8 minted, but they're 7 erg each, and then 5 rares, but they're 15 erg each. So commons are worth bank. That right there alone, 10 at 0.25 erg. There's an incentive for getting it in here early, so maybe it's a pyramid scheme, maybe. But let's look at it from the sake of like Pokemon cards and like investing in a company and like the stock price only going up, right? So there's 8 minted, right? And there's 7 erg, and there's 5 of these, and there's 15 erg, and there's 1, and there's 75 erg. So really what we're looking at here is even if you buy 10 commons, which is 0.25 times 10, or let's look at this from a more ergonomic, that was kind of funny, ergonomic standpoint, right? So about eight of them will get you 2 erg, and then yeah, so we're at 2.5 erg for 10. And then come week 15, if they're really selling hard, you're making like 70 erg. So I wouldn't look at it in terms of the weeks, really. I would look at it as what's going to be the market for these things, right? Like, are people really going to collect them? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll find out. They're kind of interesting. If they had a little bit more animation to them and a little bit of a use case, I guess, maybe. But I think this is what the price is gonna look like, just in my opinion. Let's can we get like a whiteboard real quick? Yeah, let's get the whiteboard out. Let's get the whiteboard. You know how it is. I don't know what this is. All right, new whiteboard, right? So this is Ergo stonks for you, right? This is what I'm thinking. So we go up, and like this is like what they predict, right? This is within like the prediction window. And then there's got to be like a demand too. So this really could, okay, let's look at this compared to like, so this is the supply. We're taking like an economics lesson here. Supply, and then this is like the Sky Harbor amount, right? So like during mint, it was kind of like here, and then it dropped down to here, and now we're kind of like approaching that point right there, and that's like the start point, right? And then next week on the mint, we'll probably hit like up there. So that's like the amount on Sky Harbor. So we'll probably hit like that right there, and if those don't get sold, we'll just keep kind of going up. So like, oh god. So we'll just keep kind of going up. But if this ends up being what it should be is that we'll get smaller and smaller dips. And actually realistically, I shouldn't be making this line perhaps like this, I guess. Big supply, big demand, not all of it. There's like a little bit of headroom right there that's just left right now on Sky Harbor as of recording. I don't know how long it'll be there. And then we go, we jump again, and then a little bit gets bought, and then we jump again, a little bit less, and then a little bit gets bought, and then a jump again. This line right here is going to get smaller, though, every single time, I feel like, is what's going to end up happening. And eventually, people are not going to want to spend, because I think the last legendary goes for 40 erg. So 40 erg is quite expensive. So that's what it's looking like right now from a economic standpoint, obviously. And we can do this even better. So this is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. I don't. Why is this not working? Week 3, yeah, that's week 4 right there. Okay, just don't worry about that. That is week 4. Then this thing over here is kind of like the supply, right? So like there's like a great influx, and then they drop, and then yeah, like that. But it's more or less like this. So it's more of a inverse curve, and it just goes down really. So we start high, go low. But the only thing that's gonna keep this up is that if there's actually like genuine people like actually wanting to own like stonks. So like yeah. So I think what's gonna have to end up happening is there's gonna have to be some type of use case or something. The second we see use case, okay, if we see use case, we'll be sitting like this. And then the second any type of use case NFT comes out, they're like, we're going to make a game. It instantly goes parabolic like that. Because people are like, yes. Yes. And this point right here, you might be like, why doesn't it go straight up? Well, this point right here is literally the people who have been seeing those prices for so long, and they're finally like, yes, sell here. And then everyone sells, and then boom, they soar. This was like the same thing with like Ergo goats. So like Gen 0, and then like not really much idea. They know that there's gonna be some utility maybe one day, and then all of a sudden, boom, game announcement, and we get like a little bit of an uptick. It's like here, and then we're like down a little bit, and we're like, and then like Gen 1 gets announced, and we're like, oh yeah, and it's like inflationary goats, and then we're like, yep, there we go. So that's exactly what happened right there. And then you get 2,000 volume weekly erg on Sky Harper, and you get a bunch of fake goats on the auction house, and it just yeah. So that's kind of the deal with that, right? So enough of the whiteboard. So that's kind of the deal going on there. You know, I ask myself this a lot, kind of, on like what I see is like the next big NFT. I'm still not convinced that Spaceman Script is anything at all. I have not seen anything on that. But I have a feeling that the second that they have one post, all these NFTs are going to be gone. They're going to be like, boom, Spaceman Script's going freaking nuclear, right? They're going to say something crazy. They're going to be like, yep, we're creating a MMORPG Space Script. Yep, this is what's going to happen. And then just like that, boom, they're gone. So the stonks are really going to be like the meme coin or the meme stonk on, and that's what they're for, actually. It says it on the website too. So there's that going on, right? And the Ergo gnomes and these things right here, and Ergo Clear, Enigma Pool. These are just resells off the auction house, I'm pretty sure. Alien Invasion, very, very cool, but I'm not really sure what the heck's going on here. These guys, I'm not sure if they think that these paintings are just arguably better than all the rest of them, but personally, my favorite might be that one or that one. Maybe that one. I don't know. They are really, really cool looking, and therein lies kind of another whole different lesson right there, is that they're all really, really cool looking. So, yeah. Then the Ergo toys. Holy cow. Where to even start on Ergo toys? Where to even start? I'm not even sure what the heck an Ergo toy actually is. Like, I'm convinced that it's just something that people buy, and it's like, do I want one? Do I not want one? And it's like a little collectible in like a little box, and like, you know what I'd like to do with it? I'd like to like play a game with it. That's what I'd like to do. But some of this stuff is just for that purpose alone. So if you guys are looking for something like that, and Ergo Gnomes is a prime example of that, because there's no real utility, but the art is just really, really, really cool. So the art can be a make or break, right? I don't know what the heck's going on with these Ergo Gorillas. I think they're overpriced like crazy, but it's whatever. I'm not going to like shut them down on it. I'm just going to be like, no, I'm not going to pay $35 for Ergo thing. Then these got like these Coltonary coins going on here. 1 out of 1 million minted. So that's fun. They've got some interesting art on here, to say the least. It's very, very cool. This one's very, very nice. I quite like that one. Let's just ignore like anything in the bottom left of the screen. No. All right. So, yeah. This was really cool right here. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I can say. So, with that being said, somebody want one for 0.5 or a Coltonary coin. Cool. All right. So that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys have any questions or any comments or just anything in general, I don't think my chat updates at all. I see one viewer. It's fine. We'll get there. You know, it's a lot of this is just DVR recording and just me talking, and I don't have to like make actual videos. But I could actually record and make actual videos too. It's a whole process, right? So yeah, so we'll get to that. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Ergo's trading kind of low. Buying opportunity potentially, maybe not. Depends what you want to do. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.